And we're live. Good morning, everyone. Happy Mondays. Welcome to this morning Entrepreneurs Morning Vitamins. Earl Cox here. Today's topic going to be it's possible. That means it's possible for everyone. This morning I got up, guys, and I was just going through some videos, some motivational video this morning, and this one actually caught my eyes. So what I want to do this morning, EMV going to be a little different again. I'm going to share a video by Mr. Les Brown. He's actually the motivational speaker, and he was actually sharing, giving us some motivation on it's possible. And I really figure out that today going to be a great day to actually share this with everyone because it's Monday and that's like the hardest day in the week for people to actually get up and keep moving. But before we get into that, let me introduce our panel members. First, we have on my left we have Miss Ann Williamson. I'm Williamson from North Carolina. She's a wife, a mother of a beautiful daughter, and she's been in the industry for the past 9 years. She's a certified paralegal, and she's also a co-owner with her husband in a traditional business. We also have in the panel Mr. Casper Aaron, all day from Estonia. Casper's been in the industry for the past, this month will make it 6 months. He's a dancer and he specializes in event marketing. So, guys, you want to say good morning to everyone before we get into the meats and potatoes?
Sure. Good morning, guys. Sorry, Anna, I cut you off.
It's okay.
nice to see you here. Here's a toast to you for all who have attended toast with a glass of pure water. It's always good to drink that. It's the best drink to have. And I love the topic today. It's possible, and I love your energy, Earl. You really got some motivation in you. I can see that you went through some powerful videos. So I'm sure we're gonna have a powerful webinar today.
Absolutely, always. Good morning, guys. It's Monday, the beginning of our awesome week. So thank you for being here, and I'm looking forward to this topic, girl.
Awesome. All right, guys. Like Casper said, I'm excited because I listened to the video. The video is like an hour long, so we're not going to go through the whole video, guys. I'm gonna just play like at least 15 minutes of the video, and then we'll stop it there. But that you could actually find the video on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you guys the name of the video where you could find it. But that's gonna actually drive you guys because he actually nailed it. He actually nailed it, so you understand. It's possible for anyone. So just give me a few seconds. Let me share my screen, and I'll get the video started. Let me know when you guys could see my screen. Type 1 in the chat box when you could see my screen, not me. My screen. Hi, Casper, could you see my screen?
One sec. Yeah, I can see it. It's cool.
All right, awesome. Okay, guys,
I can see Mr. Brown on the stage.
All right, awesome. So there we go. Let's get started, guys. Take note, pay close attention, guys. Very powerful.
Oh, y'all look good. I want you to look at something right now. Think of some major goal you want, or maybe it's one you're already working on, and you have experienced a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. You've experienced a lot of disappointment. Maybe you've already given up, and maybe you just need a little fire, a little encouragement to get back in the game again. Here's what I want you to look at. There are winners, there are losers, and there are people who have not discovered how to win. And all they need is some coaching. All they need is some help and assistance, just a little support. All they need is some insight or a different strategy, a plan of action to make some adjustments that will open up the key to a whole new future for them, that will give them access to the unlimited power that they have within themselves. That's all that they need. So what I want you to do is think about something you want for you, that's real for you, that's important for you, that will give your life some special meaning and power. And I don't even want you to say, I can do that. I don't want you to assume that. See, 5 years ago when I started out in this area, I would not have been able to make the mental leap that I would be up to where I am right now. I don't want you to begin to just psych yourself out. No. I want you to be able to say something to yourself that will enable you to maintain a level of integrity with yourself. That when you say this, even when you face tremendous setbacks, it will be a benchmark to keep you in the game, to keep you moving forward and experimenting and readjusting your strategy and your plan of action, continuously looking for ways to win. So what is that something? When you got an idea you want to move on, you might not have the money, you might not have the education, You might not have the support or the resources you need. What is that something that can keep us going, that will enable us to act on our dream? What's one of those keys that will begin to help us to discover the secrets to our dream? Here's what I want you to repeat after me, please, with power and conviction. Say, it's possible. That's all I want you to do when you look at your dream. You say to yourself every day, it's possible. You say that every day to yourself, it's possible. Because what does that do? See, it begins to change your belief system. See, the way in which we operate, ladies and gentlemen, it's a manifestation of what we believe, what's possible for us. Whatever you've done up to this point, all that it really is a duplication, it's a reproduction of what you believe subconsciously that you deserve and what's possible for your life. Most people operate out of their personal history, out of their memory, things they've done, things they've experienced, things they've seen, things that they have observed. What I'm suggesting that you operate out of a larger vision of yourself. I want you to see yourself doing what you want to do, experiencing what you want to experience, having what you want to have, doing what it is that gives your life some meaning and value. Operate out of your imagination, not your memory. Because whenever you look at where you want to go, I'm going to warn you, you will have some conversation back here after you go through the data that you've experienced in life saying you can't do it. And so what you want to begin to do is ignore that inner conversation. Well, most people, ladies and gentlemen, when something happens to them, what they do is they begin to believe that that's the way it is. That's the way it's always been. And they can't see the possibility of it being any different. Example, before April 1954, the common belief, the universal belief, because it had been tried again and again and again, and people had failed, the belief was that man was not physically capable of breaking the 4-minute barrier, that he could not run a mile in less than 4 minutes. That was the belief on the planet. It had never been done. But here's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Roger Bannister came along, and he broke the 4-minute barrier. Now here's what's significant about that. Since that time, up to this day, over 20,000 people have done it, including high school kids. What changed? 20,000 people, what changed? Here's what happened when they got on the track. They knew it had been done. And because they knew it had been done, there was a new belief about this barrier, about this goal that was unreachable. And those 20,000 people got in the race believing, knowing in their heart that someone had done it, that it's possible, that they could do it. And I'm saying that if you know anybody that had some goal, some dream, something they wanted to do, and they did it, then I'm saying that you know in your heart that if someone has done it, then you can do it. It's possible. And that if someone can make their dream become a reality, that it's possible that you can make your dream become reality. And so as you begin to look at where you want to go, beginning to embrace that, it's possible. I'm blessed and highly favored. I've got a lot going for me. I got some good stuff in me. And it's possible that I can bring my greatness out here in the universe. That I can do what I want to do. It's possible I can write my own book. I can have my own business. I can take the trip and travel around the world. It's possible. I can bounce back from adversity and reinvent my life. It's possible. Regardless of where I am, that things can get better for me. It's possible. I'm thinking about two men right here in Chicago who are fairly successful, similar background, educated. They worked for a corporation for many years, and they were among many people that were laid off. Two guys who were very good friends. One went out looking for a job for several weeks, along with the other one, and they faced disappointment and rejection again and again and again. They couldn't find any work, which is the story of many people across this country. One guy stopped. He became discouraged. He stopped going. He stayed home looking at television, became very argumentative and toxic with his wife, drinking beer, getting on the phone, talking to his other negative, unemployed friends. And he just gave up. The other guy kept looking for a job everywhere he could go. Every time he could get an opportunity, kept asking people, networking, checking the newspapers every day. Kept going everywhere he could, trying to find a job. You have too much education. You're overqualified. You won't be here long enough. He kept going. He kept going. He went to a place and said, look here, I tell you what, if you can't hire me, and I know you can use my talents, abilities, and skills, I don't want to sit home and do nothing. Just let me do some volunteer work. You don't have to give me anything, all right? I just want to work. I want to be busy. Guy said, okay, it's on you now, but don't expect me to give you anything. It's okay. This guy came in and worked. He was the first one there. The last one to leave was the best employee there. About 4 weeks later, one of the top managers quit. They were looking for a replacement. Guess who they selected? This other guy. This guy who was volunteering his time. He got the job. What was the difference between the two men? Eyesight and mindsight. Eyesight is judging on what you see, judging according to appearances. But mindsight is how you interpret what you see. One guy said, it's not possible, it's over, I'm finished. I can't do it. I can't make it. He surrendered. I've faced rejection again and again. I'm not going anymore. There are no jobs out there. But this other guy, he felt that in spite of the no's and rejections, in spite of how bad the economy is, in spite of what the newspapers are saying, that it's possible that somebody somewhere will give me a job. He just kept going, thinking it was possible. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we have to do with our dreams. Because things happen to you in life that you can never, ever anticipate. And many times when those things happen, you want to give up. I remember when I was in broadcasting, when I was a disc jockey, I became very controversial, not only being a disc jockey, but I felt that radio was something that you not only entertain people with, but you also empower them, you educate them. And I got fired. I didn't just leave, they fired me. That was a shock. I said, wait a minute. They took my microphone. I thought that was who I was. No, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't. I had to do something else. And I didn't know what else I could do. See, here's what I'm looking at. What are the uses for your life right now that you haven't even reached for yet? See, I believe that when you don't have enough encouragement to act on your dreams or ideas, or you're not enlightened enough, that life will act on you. See, life had moved on me and said, Les Brown, you have outgrown this. It's time for you to do something else. Well, I wasn't enlightened enough. I organized some disc jockeys and got my job back. So they had to fire me again. I got fired twice. Here's what I did. I had to think of something else. And so a guy suggested to me, he said, Les, why don't you run for office? I said, man, I've never run for office. I've never known anything about how to operate in the political arena. I've heard encourage people to register to vote and get out to vote, but I don't know anything about politics. He said, neither do the people who run for office all the time. So I ran. Now here's what I'm suggesting. I ran.
That was powerful. See, I didn't make you guys look at the whole video. That's why I'm so hyped this morning. That's why I'm so motivated this morning, guys. You know, that's what I do. I get up in the morning times and I motivate myself. I find the stuff to give me the energy to keep doing what I want to do because I know my why. And the exact thing he said, so I'm pointing that graph from Mr. Les Brown right there. He said there's three kinds of people, guys. There's three types of people. There's winners, there's losers, and there are people who just don't discover what they want to do yet. You know, they don't know, they don't discover how to win, I should say. You know, guys, and imagine that. People are already out there. We have successful people out there. We see leaders out there. We see successful people out there doing this stuff and achieving it. But guess what? They ain't different from me. They ain't different from Casper. They're not different from his aunt, right? They're the same people just like me and you guys. If they could do it, we could do it. And what he just said, the path is laid out for us. We just have to follow. I don't know if you guys grabbed that, what he said. We just have to follow the path. He's already there. Like the story he gave a couple of years back, they say something was impossible to break that record. But guess what? People came along and they broke it. You know, guys, and the records just keep breaking. So that's showing you that everything possible, guys. Your dream is possible. You have to go out there and make it happen. You know, you're the one holding yourself back. And he said it, listening to the negativity. The people in your life that keep telling you, hey, it's not going to work, hey, you can't do it. That's the people you want to separate yourself from. Move away from those people. Because why? They don't believe in you. They don't see you I should say they're jealous of what you're going to accomplish. That's the main thing, guys. People are actually jealous of you. You know, what you're going to accomplish, and they're not going to do it. Because why? They're scared. They're scared of their dream. They probably have that dream, and they keep telling themselves, hey, it's not possible. But believe me, it is possible. But you just have to go towards it and go out and find that dream, build that dream, and be successful. Do what you have to do. Stop making those excuses and make it happen. Because like I always say, we are the one holding ourselves back to being successful. I just want to put out, guys, this was a great motivation for me this morning. Casper, Miss Ann, you want to add to that?
That was great. I can see why you are so pumped up, Earl. You know, when I think about it's possible, I think about several famous people. One being what's his name? The guy that developed the Paul Mitchell products, and how many times he went out. He lived in his car. You know, he's a billionaire. I can't think of his name. John something. I can't think of his name, but it's not Paul Mitchell. But he lived in his car. You know, he knocked on door after door after door after door, and the doors were slammed in his face, but he never gave up. Never gave up, and finally he got his foot in somewhere, and we all know how famous the Paul Mitchell line is. And the same with The Help. The woman that wrote The Help, you know, that was an Academy Award winning movie. The book became a bestseller, but I think it was 60 some times that she went out there and knocked on doors, tried to, you know, give people her script for the book to be written, and people told her no, 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 nope. And so when you think about that, I think about never giving up, because what if either one of these people had given up on the 25th try, the 47th try? They never would have gotten to where they are now, which they're very famous and very wealthy people now. But if they had given up, they never would have gotten there. And so when I think of that, I think of those two stories that come to mind, because anything is possible. You just don't give up. You just keep going. That's what I do.
Very true. Very true.
That's awesome. That's a great story, and I really love. Always love how Mr. Brown brings his topics, and how does he speak. He just, like, when I started watching this video today, my heart just started beating, because I could feel my dream. I could feel my vision. I could feel what's possible for me, because I gotta say to myself too, it's possible. And when you're watching the replay, you're probably gonna see me thinking it's possible, it's possible. I didn't say it out loud because I didn't want the screen to switch, but I was saying it because that's so true. And one more thing I just wanted to add before we're gonna end. I just wanted to add this. When Anne was speaking, I just got this idea in my mind that I'm so grateful that we have this thing called Entrepreneurs Morning Vitamins, because that's the thing that gets us going every Monday again and again and again. And it's so great that we have a community here. We have Mr. Earl, Miss Anne, and me here. We're always here. You can know when it's time for the EMV, we are here, and it's always a great like a leaning point to have something in your life that you can count on and you can have in this life. So I'm always more than welcome to have people on our Morning Vitamins call, because if we're sharing value like this, like Earl did today, and all through the week, this is what keeps you going. You need to motivate yourself, because I love the saying that how was it? It was like people get dirty, That's why we recommend to shower yourself like daily or over the day. The same thing goes with motivation. It wears off. That's why we recommend it daily. So that's why we are here, and I'm so grateful, Earl, that you shared this video with us today. That really got me going. My heart is pumping right now because I can see my dream, I can feel my dream, and I love the thing that that Mr. Brown said, that you're gonna get obstacles in your way. You definitely, this is a guarantee. If I can guarantee you something in your way to success, you're gonna have difficulties. I can guarantee you that. Then it's up to you. How do you react to that? Do you get scared and run off, or do you face your difficulties and push through? That's the question I'm asking you who are watching this video right now, because most of the people, when they see an obstacle, they run away. That's why they don't have anything in their life. But the people who have results, they have exactly the same difficulties. They just push through. Like I know Anne and me, we're having we are learning a new tricks in our bag. We have been learning it over the past week, and we are having some major difficulties. But that's kind of funny for me, because I know that me and Dan, we're gonna push through. We're gonna push through. We're gonna learn how it's done, and we're gonna have results with it. That's why I'm actually embracing the difficulties, because I know every time I push through, every time I resolve a problem, that will grow me. That will grow me. And another great saying is that a person will get in life only what he or she is worth. So when you're resolving problems, when you're pushing through difficulties, you will reach higher levels. As I'm a young guy, I like to think it as a game. Life is a game, and you reach the next levels of your game when you just push through difficulties. The difficulties are the final monsters in the games. These are the difficulties, and when you push through, you will reach higher levels. So whenever, I don't know, this goes out to the younger generation. When you have played a game, a computer game, or what? I know that sounds funny, but whatever. I'm just gonna say it like it is. When you have played a game, when you reach a higher level, you know you have like more houses and more finances and more everything. The same thing is in life. The only difference is that it's real. The only difference that it's real, and that's when the emotions come in. That's when people start to mess themselves up. When you're playing a game, you know it's just a game. Nothing can happen. But in life, people are gonna question themselves. They're gonna question, oh, if I'm gonna do this and this is gonna happen, oh, what's gonna happen? How am I gonna do it? And if anything goes wrong, like what's gonna happen? Nothing's gonna happen. Have you ever played a computer game? It says game over, restart. It's that simple.
That's true.
Yeah, you're just gonna restart and try again. So I don't know. I just got this analogy from this video, and I hope I reach out to the younger generation.
What a way to start off the Monday. What a way to start off your Monday. A lot of people right now is when they get up in the morning time, it's hard on Monday, because you go through the weekend, you got to get back and get into the routine. That's why we're here, guys. That's why we're here, to motivate you, to have you keep pushing you to get where you need to be at. That's what EMV was made for. Great pointers that I like the way you put it, Casper. Even though you brought it to the basic, simplest part where you bring the video games in. And you're definitely right, guys. We have to actually put this stuff in our own context, make it work for us. We all see things differently. We all see it in a different way, but it always boils down to the same thing: what we want in life, why we want what we need. Actually, why we need it, not what you want, because everybody wants something. Is what you need. As I said, stay away from the negativity, guys. That's the only thing that's holding you back. The negative people in your life. Sometimes you just have to put a cut to it, put a stop, put an end to it. I don't care what they say, guys, because you know what you want. Like me, as I posted that picture this morning, guys, my kids, those are my why. That's the reason why I keep going every single day. As you see, consistency. I look at my kids every day and I say to myself, I want them to have something better that I didn't have while I was growing up. I wanted to give them the life that I didn't have while I was growing up. So that's why you see I do this every day, guys. That's my why. It drives me every single day. So even though I go through hardships just like everyone else, the problems Ms. Casper and having, I had the problems, you know, but I pushed through it. I just said I pushed through it. I keep going. I didn't give up. I find a way around it to make it happen. And that's what we all need to do, guys. That's what everyone needs to do. You know, the giving up is not an option, pretty much. To give up, that's like giving up on your life. It's not an option. If you go out there and if you're on the ocean and your boat, the ship that you want going to sink, are you going to just give up or are you going to put up a fight to survive? The same way, guys. The same way. You want to survive the same way in business. You want to be successful in your business. It's possible. So you do everything in your power to stay afloat, to stay going, to stay moving, keep moving forward to building your dreams. So it don't matter how long it takes you, guys. It don't matter how long it takes you. Your dream is your dream. And it's possible, right? That's why you need to keep telling yourself, hey, it's possible, and I could do it, and I'm going to do it no matter what. But in any case, I don't want to keep the call too long. I want to leave you with this tip, guys. If you're doing business online, guys, if you're doing business online, like we always say, there are certain tools that you need in your toolbox, in your arsenal to make it be successful. One, you need to have a domain name. If you don't have a domain name, you need to go out there and get one, because marketing your affiliate link, that making you look like a brand newbie to people, and people don't like working with newbies. They like to work with people who are going to actually help them. You know, that they could actually copy their style and do exactly what they're doing. You know, that duplication. They want people like that. So get a domain name, be professional, branding yourself. Two, you need a system in place to capture people information when they go to your website. You know, because why you want to build that relationship, you know, so you need some kind of capture page system. Three, you need a landing page. You know, if you have a product or a service that you are providing, you want to get a landing page after they opt into your website. They put a name and the email address, some place where they're going to actually go and review that information, review your product, review your service, or even if you're having some type of training, you want that landing page where they're going to be. That's where they're going to end up at to get the information that you have, right? And three, four, you need an autoresponder system to build a relationship. Building a relationship with your clients, your customers, you know, your business partners, whatever it is, you need that autoresponder in place, because remember, you're doing business online, you'll be doing worldwide. You can't get on the phone and call everyone. That's where your autoresponder comes in, where you could be sending out valuable information. If you have some special going a bonus, that's where your autoresponder comes in place. It helps you build a relationship with your clients, your prospect, and your customers. So that's the stuff that you need. And if you don't have those tools right now in your arsenal, in your toolbox right now, you need to reach out to myself, Mr. Casper Aaron, or Miss Ann, and we'll actually help you get those tools, and we'll provide you with the right resources to have those tools very affordable for you to build a successful business online. So once again, I want to thank everyone for coming out to this morning Entrepreneurs Morning Vitamins. I really hope that we was able to motivate you to get up and move forward. Always remember, keep in your mind, guys, it's possible to build your dreams. It's possible. Everyone should be saying that to themselves right now, because I'm saying it. It's possible. Miss Ann and Miss Casper, any last words?
Absolutely, it's possible.
Awesome, guys. Really glad to have you guys here this morning. It was a great day, great morning. Let's go forward and do great things. So see you guys tomorrow for another Entrepreneurs Morning Vitamins on EMV. Earl Cox, Casper Aaron, and Miss Annie Williamson. Checking out. You guys have a blessed Monday. Close on Mondays, guys.
Take care.